It is hot in here.
Yeah.
It's not comfortable.
Okay, I'm gonna just start that part over.
Slouch, because then you love it.
Yeah, but then.
Okay. I'm just gonna start this part over. Okay.
I'll never get through my part now.
I can unhear that.
I feel like I'm sweating in here. It is hot. What?
Chill. Let me just do my part over. Okay. Composure.
Okay, we're good. Position's good. Is my head cut off?
No.
Are they cut off on the sides?
A little bit, our shoulders,
Yeah,
she
the
said.
shoulders, because the chair.
But nothing major. Nothing. All right.
We're 2 minutes and 12 seconds.
That's too much time to be wasted. Hi, tummy providers, and welcome to your July 2019
Video news.
Yes, and so we're back together with you, your tummy team,
Cherie.
And Paige.
and of course myself, Lavelle Baker. Just before we get started this month, want to request that you help us build our social media presence, especially when it comes to YouTube. And the easiest way to do that is to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And next to the subscribe button, please click the notification bell so that you are aware when we post new videos. And just a reminder that we are requesting that you only use the main line in order to reach us at the Tummy Program, and that's no matter which team member you are trying to reach. And please use the main line, 312-762-2774. Program it in your phone. If you have any specific office numbers, it is best served that maybe you delete those or at least label the main line separately, because we definitely want you to be able to reach us when.
Good morning, Tummy Providers. I would first like to say it was such a delight to meet every one of you at the annual trainings for 2019. I was very pleased to hang out with you guys outside of your home daycares. I would like to now introduce 3 new Tummy Providers that I hope I'll get a chance to meet you in your homes. The names are Crystal Lindsay, Amos Anderson, and Gresha Arvizu Milan.
Yes, and welcome to the Tummy family. We're very happy to have you aboard. We look forward to providing you with all your nutrition and wellness education needs. If you need anything from us, please reach out and we'll be more than happy to service your needs.
This time we'd like to take a chance to thank our champions of tummy nutrition for always making sure they're submitting their claims on time.
Yes.
The first 5 who submitted their claim on time this month were Nadine Anderson, Alice Sosnowski, Cindy Creevy, Olivia Alexander Young, and LaShawn Fletcher.
Yay!
Yay! Thank you, those of you who submitted on time, and the 183 providers that submitted on time for June. We also want to recognize you. It is very important that you submit your claims on time before the third or by the 3rd business day of each month, because it helps with our processing. There are a lot of steps that occur behind after you hit that submit button or scan over your paper menus. And so it's very helpful when we have those claims in enough time to submit to the state, hopefully early, which then in turn would hopefully get your payments to you earlier. So we thank you all for working with us. We're at 183. We're trying to get to 100% of our providers submitting by the 3rd business day. So it's happening. We've seen improvement and we just want to keep doing it. So thanks again.
Thank you. Another topic we'd like to remind you of today is when you are calling in the hotline due to field trips or any type of outings, it is required that you are listing entire components of a meal that you're going to be serving outside of the home. This means if you're outside of the home for lunch, we need to know exactly what you're serving in order for you to receive the reimbursement for that meal. If we get messages that are missing these components, we'll actually have to disallow the meal. This is not a new rule for the CACFP, but we are going to be strictly enforcing this from now forward.
So this month we're introducing a new segment called the Tummy Field Report. And so for that segment, we're going to have Cherie share her experience this past month with her monitoring visits and give some insight to all of our providers of what things look like from the monitoring side.
I would like to add, once, as a field monitor, we come out to the homes, and most of the visits are unannounced. But I do understand that in the summertime, you guys want to get out, you want to go to the beach and have fun, which is great. It's good because to me, that means that you are including everything that you learned in the training about getting out and going, moving, and
Being
getting
active
exercise
with the children.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what we want to do is with our announced visits, because you guys are, you get the benefit of having one of those per year. With the announced visits, you guys let us know what your schedules are as far as your trip days, when you plan on going to the zoo. That'll cut down on some of these no hits. It'll cut down on the days when no children are in the home for the meal. So that benefits you as well as us.
Yes, and so you can actually share, if you have a field trip calendar that you share with your families to let them know and plan ahead for your field trips with your child care children, you can actually send that to us as well, and we can use that information and enter it into your provider calendar for us, so that if our monitors or the state comes out to your home, we would know that you are on a field trip, and you would not have to add the additional burden of having to notify us each and every single time that you are out on a field trip or outing with your children. So again, we do want to encourage outings. The weather's beautiful.
Yes.
In Chicago, we get about a month and a half of great weather. So we don't want you to be cooped up in the home. That is not the purpose of the hotline or you having to notify us in advance. The purpose primarily is so that, because we do unannounced visits, and although we announce some at least one visit a year for those providers we can, because we do unannounced visits, we need to know in advance so that we're not using resources to come to your homes and you have a planned outing that you just didn't inform us of.
Exactly.
And it helps you avoid any corrective actions from us or the state. So this is very important. This is actually our biggest non-compliance issue. As Cherie stated earlier, we have officially completed all of our 6 face-to-face mandatory annual trainings. They were a great success. We appreciate all of you who made the extra effort to come. We know that it was not easy to add that into everyone's schedule. However, it is a requirement that for CACFP, all providers participating must complete our required trainings annually.
Right.
So because we are not in the business of writing corrective actions or trying to penalize our providers for not attending trainings, we are offering one last option to avoid corrective actions this year. And that is going to be our self-study option. We will be putting out the full instructions in this month's mailer. It will come with your newsletter. So definitely, if you have not attended any of the 6 trainings that were offered between April and July 13th, open your mail, read the instructions, follow them, and if you have any questions about the self-study option and how to proceed, give us a call on the main line and we'll be more than happy to assist you to make sure you avoid receiving a corrective action.
That's correct, yes.
Anything to add to that, Edie?
No,
Okay.
you kind of took it away. At this time, we'd like to take the opportunity to thank all of our tummy providers for being with us in this program throughout this year and the many years that the tummy program has been around, previously called just the Child and Adult Care Food Program. So we would like to thank you for being with us all this time. And also to remind you that during the month of August, you can start referring your other providers or colleagues to us. This is the time of transfer period that we need to be reaching out to those folks who might want to transfer to our program. We also have our provider incentive program, so if you need more information about that, we'd love to talk about that. Give us a call on the main line.
Yeah, and so we definitely want to thank all of you who've been with us for years.
Yes.
Those of you who have referred your friends and colleagues, and at that time they were unable to transfer, this would be the perfect time for you to reach back out to them and let them know that the tummy program is still welcoming them with open arms, and this would be the period in which we can accept them as a transfer if they are already with another sponsor. And we want to just thank all of you who've been with us for years, let you know that we greatly appreciate you, and we're actually working working on ways to show you our appreciation in the
Absolutely.
next few months. So look out for that, and thanks again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As you can see, Paige has stepped away, but what we wanted to do was use this opportunity to introduce you to one of our newer team members, our intern for the summer, Miss Sabrina Conway.
Yay.
Yay!
Hi.
Hi Sabrina, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
And as you can see, I now have twins with me. So this is Sabrina Conway and Cherie Conway.
And I have to say that Sabrina Conway, the summer intern, is by far my favorite intern.
Also mine. Sabrina, so where are you joining us from? Where do you go to school?
I currently attend school at the University of Northern Iowa, pursuing a degree in Spanish language.
Excellent. So yes, Sabrina has been with us for about a month, is it?
A month.
About a month, and so she's been helping us with a lot of our administrative tasks, some of our translating, so she's been actually a very great help. So some of you did see her at our annual training. She attended a couple of them, and the rest of you have either seen papers that she's folded and placing her envelopes, or something she's translated, so or maybe even on the phone. But we're happy to have Sabrina for the summer. We're hoping that we are exposing her to the office environment and the business world in new ways that can help her as she starts to plan out her path for her career.
Yes.
A couple things I wanted to share before we let you go in this video. Did you know that you could support the YWCA Chicago just by shopping on Amazon, as we all do? All you would have to do is log on to smile.amazon.com, select the YWCA Metropolitan Chicago as your charity of choice, and just shop. And proceeds will come to the YWCA Chicago. It will not add additional costs to your purchase at all. It is just Amazon charity initiative to donate to organizations like ours. And in donating to us, you will help us in our mission to eliminate racism and empower women. On October 5th, we have the Educators Conference. This is our third annual Educators Empowerment Conference. There will be many workshops, things that will help you as an educator. It is for all educators, childcare providers, principals, school teachers, mental health counselors, anyone in the field of education, working with children, 0 through high school. All will benefit from this conference. The guest speaker this year will be Rachel Gianni, and she is one of the film makers from No Small Matters, which is a documentary about systemic issues regarding childcare nationally. So we look forward to seeing you there. I will have the link to the website below. You can feel free to register online for this conference. If you have any questions or need assistance with registering, you could also contact us on the main line, and we'd be more than happy to assist you with registering. Also, coming next month in August, we are officially launching our empowerment app. The YWCA's Empowerment app will help get you connected to the YWCA programs in our community through the app. It will have events, our services. Tummy will start to offer webinars. We're working on that now, and other trainings that can all be at your fingertip. So please download the app now. We are posting and adding things. It is different than Facebook in the sense of you will be connected to our organization as a whole, but also we will have our own Tummy community within. You will also be able to retrieve documents, Tummy documents, and you can do that either online or through your phone app. So it is a comprehensive app that will help take us to the 21st century. So we look forward to seeing you on the Empower app.
Yes.
Lastly, thank you for joining us in another video news for Tummy. Stay tuned for additional video topics. Also, don't forget to comment below if you see any, if you know of any additional video content that you would like to see, any topics you would like to see us cover. Definitely share them with us and comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell so that you will be notified of when our next video is released. Until next time, stay in good health and spirits. Bye. Segment, what we're gonna do is have our top-notch Jesus. Why can't I be
Jesus will be
here?
at your home. Now, when Jesus show up, you need to be there.
And if you don't, you're going to miss the rapture.
Okay. Answer
Better
that
call in the hotline.
Call in the hotline because you don't want Jesus.
You don't want to miss it.
He's gone. Yeah. Okay, I'm just trying to think of how I'm going to cut it. And so I got to think ahead how to video